Stress and depressed. Dear Danny, recently I've fallen into a funk where I sleep in, hitting the snooze every morning for hours and not doing much on my days off work. Sometimes I feel overwhelmed by the possibilities of what I could do in a day and end up doing nothing, or I feel like I have nothing to do in a day at all. What got young Danny Brown out of the bed in the morning or off the couch to record some amazing albums? What gets Danny Brown out of bed in the morning now after achieving so much success? I love your music and the pod. Thank you. Nigga, I was broke. That's what got me up out the bed back in the day, man. And I guess, now, I'm obviously a little more financially stable than I was back then. But shit, what gets me out the bed now? Because I have this opportunity now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, fuck, man, I can't say like I'm a person that doesn't release music, obviously, a lot. And that's just because I really just take my time. A lot of I know people here like taking your time, and it just sound like some generic shit to say, but it's honest because there's been a lot of times where I've made music and I really love this fucking song. Like I really love this song. It's the shit to me. And then let's say 3 or 4 months go by and the song is some bullshit. You get what I'm saying? And sometimes I can make a song that I think fucking sucks in the beginning, and then I just whatever, I don't fuck with it. Then I go back and listen to it maybe 6 months later, and it's fucking amazing. So we got a lot of amazing records. Like we wouldn't have probably got Ain't It Funny. Like Ain't It Funny was one of those records that I recorded, and I was like, man, it's maybe too far out there. People probably wouldn't really even feel it. And I just ended up playing it with somebody. And they was like, that's the craziest shit ever. And it gave me the confidence to play with other people, and I was starting to get the same reaction. So I would say, man, at the end of the day, I just really want to, you only got one life to live, man. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, I got the opportunity to do what I wanted to do with my life as far as career-wise, and I'm still getting crazy opportunities like me doing this podcast and shit like that. So yeah, that's what get me out the bed, that I have these opportunities and I should, take advantage of them. I will say in the past, I probably didn't appreciate it as much as I do now. So, it's all a learning process. But it sounds like you got money, nigga. That's what that sounds like to me. Like, nigga, you just chilling. Like, you like, nigga, I don't really got to do shit if I don't want to. But if it's just, shit. If you got money like that, but you ain't got to do shit, ain't nothing wrong with being lazy, shit. But, at least get a hobby or something. Ain't nothing wrong. Learn some archery or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Go hunting or something, if you got, but that's what it seemed like to me. Oh, but you said you stressed and depressed too, though. And that could be a thing, because I will say, a lot of times when I'm in my funk, it's very hard to be creative. So, and I told you that's what, for the most part, that's what being a professional is all about. And anything that you do is being able to put your emotions and your feelings to the side and be able to do your job. So that's why I say a lot of times with me, I would say that my hobby turned my job, and I'm not as much as professional as I should be, because if I'm down and I'm not feeling too good, I'm not trying to go to the studio and make any music. So I will say that's one of my faults. I wish I can be able to power through and and really, make music regardless of how I'm feeling. But I can write during like tough times if I'm really feeling bad, like, cause it's almost like a therapy thing. But I don't know, just actually just getting into the studio performing and shit. Cause I get that, sometimes you just don't got it in you, you just don't got it in you to fucking get out the bed, man. Everything's feel fucked up. But I also feel like that's your mind too. When you can fucking just sitting around too much, you just got too much time in your hands, you just start to think too much. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say it's always good to like just get a hobby or something like that. Just, play video games or something, man. You got to get out your own world. You got to get out your own head, and that's what it is. Because sometimes I feel like we stress ourselves out with that. Have you ever like? Like you can answer me back, motherfucker. But but I've been in a situation where it's like everything's going so fucking good, and you're like, something's got to be bad lurking in the shadows because shit's just going too good. That's you freaking your own self out. You know what I'm saying? I learned that with myself every time that I start to think like that. I just really just got to change my whole. I already know that's me. That's my mind fucking with me and trying to make me get on some bullshit. So I always just try to, yeah. I just try my best to just try to think happy thoughts, as dumb as that sounds. Start having a more positive outlook and just realize that's my fucking old Adderall fucked up ass brain fucking with me.